guys, welcome back to yet another Thomas Wooden Railway review. This review is on the 2013 Thomas. So I'm not going to go into the history of Thomas's Wooden Railway model or his history in the TV series or anything like that, because I've already done a Thomas review. It was a couple of years ago. You can check that out after this video is done. I will say, however, this 2013 Thomas was, of course, released in 2013. This was when Mattel took over the range and redesigned all the characters and gave them updated faces and detailing and such and all that stuff. And this Thomas basically lasted up until Wooden Railway's end in 2017. This Thomas has been around since the beginning of Mattel's reign over the Thomas and Friends franchise. And I gotta say, I really like this Thomas. I mean, its detailing is fantastic. It's basically the 2003 redesigned model, just given some brighter paint with some nicer, crisper details, especially in terms of the stripes and around the cab and such. I still think this cab is a little bit too squished and all that stuff, but I really like this Thomas, especially the face. The face is exactly like the CGI Thomas. I mean, it's almost astounding how similar they look. The other side, of course, is exactly the same. Bottom has Thomas on it, and his wheels will be dated 2012. You can't see that, but 2012. However, while I do praise the detailing on this Thomas, and I think it looks great, it still doesn't beat the original 2001 Thomas from my childhood, just because the 2013 Thomas still looks squished to me. Just the way the boiler outline is. I think the problem really stems from this bottom part here. If this was removed like it is on this Thomas, or it wasn't as prominent like it is on this Thomas, I mean, it's still there, but this Thomas just looks a little bit more sleek and more lean. This one looks more chubby and squashed, I guess you could say, especially the cab windows. I mean, this Thomas looks like you could actually fit a person in that cab window. This one, what are you doing, man? I mean, no, it doesn't look like that at all. In terms of the faces, I like both of them. They both represent the classic Thomas character and the new Thomas character. And then, of course, the other side is exactly the same in terms of detail. There are the names on the bottom and all that stuff. If I had one that I would say that I prefer, it's obviously the 2001 Thomas. I mean, this is just the perfect model of Thomas. A lot of people say the 1992 model is the perfect model. No. The 1992 one had a wood funnel, all right? Plastic funnel is where it's at. And maybe I'm a bit biased because this is my childhood Thomas. It's the Thomas I grew up with. So, of course, I'm going to like it better than any new version of Thomas. But honestly, I really like the new version of Thomas. I think any kid who gets the 2013 version of Thomas will be satisfied with that. So now it's time for ratings and recommends. I would rate the 2013 Thomas a 10 out of 10. It is extremely accurate to the CGI Thomas that's in the show currently. And would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. It's not something everybody needs to have, but if you're looking to make your series or whatever you do accurate to the television series that's on air right now, then the 2013 Thomas is the one that you should go with. However, if you're classic and blinded by nostalgia like myself, get yourself a 2001 Thomas. This Thomas is severely underrated. Not a lot of people talk about this one as much nowadays. Everyone's always praising the 1992 model is the best Thomas ever. And no, you're wrong. Sorry to tell you that, but no, that's Thomas right here. So that's my short review on the 2013 Thomas. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.